Daniel, Fansu, Jeff in Las Vegas. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks for joining me to talk about Stand Your Ground. Congratulations. What an exciting epic. So I loved it.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Well, Daniel, how did Jack Johnson use Stand Your Ground law to seek vengeance for his wife?
So he, what would you say? He used his home advantage. It's whatever you have. Well, it's a very clever plan. It's like fooling them in back to your home, and he used it for whatever you want to say, good or maybe a little bit over the top good, but he used it for the maximum to maximize his potential, within the legal frame. So so it's like, he go to jail. Yeah, they kill his wife. He killed a guy outside, but a little bit too far out, and they put him in jail. And when he come out, he know how to do his revenge.
He had a lot of time to think about it, didn't he?
Yeah, and a good setup, and go and provoke the bad guy and just wait for them.
And Fansu, this is a different take on the American story of revenge. How did you add your own element to this classic genre?
The law itself is very super American, and you can only find it in US. So my approach of the action and the style was, different in that case. So it was, I was inspired by, Sergio Leone. I tried to make it like an old Western in a modern version of it. So that
And,
was my approach. Yeah.
and Daniel, when it comes to the action in this film, do you collaborate with Fansu? Is it something that's in the script that you elaborate on? How do you block out the action for these movies?
So a lot of this come down to coordination and planning with the stunt team, with also with Fansu, but a lot come down to the stunt team. And I happen to have a lot of stunt training because my background, I used to do bodybuilding for a long time. When I decide I want to do movies, action movies specific, I started doing a lot of stunt training. I moved over to the UK and did a lot of stunt training with a lot of stunt teams. And then I went to do a lot of army training to just know how to use weapons in and out and how to put them together and do all these things and all this. I did a lot of this training. So when we plan these action scenes, and we also do it as an independent film, that in independent film you have limitation. You don't have 300 million you can waste. So we plan very well. We decide how to shoot it in an efficient way. So a lot of this come down to done team planning, and then come with me, and then with Fansu, and Fansu see if he likes it, and then we kind of fine tune it. But a lot of this come down to good planning and a good stunt team. You can't do things like this on this time frame without a good stunt team.
And Fansu, not only does Daniel have to demonstrate his physical prowess in this movie, but also he's a man that's grieving, the man that's seeking revenge. Did you try to bring out the dramatic side in Daniel in this role?
Yeah, for sure. Because the film begins more like with character depth and more drama, and then builds up to the action. So we had to have that inner journey in the character, so that he actually goes from 0 to 100. So that was very important.
And also keeping Daniel safe, so blocking out the action. There's lots of explosions, there's lots of action in this. Were there any
Yeah.
scenes or stunts where you went, Daniel, no, we got to use a double or as much as Daniel as possible?
No, I knew Daniel's capacity and and also will to make all the stunts. So I was never worried. We were on the same side when it came to the action and the stunts.
And
And
I don't really use the
yeah,
stunt doubles. I
no, no
I, I
doubles,
haven't
huh?
used stunt double. I haven't done it so far in my movies. So
That's
I always done my own stunts as part of the package.
pure Daniel.
Yeah.
Well, Daniel, this is the second film you made with Fansu. What is the key to your chemistry? What keeps you coming back?
Punch on me or
Both of you. I mean,
okay.
let's start with you, Daniel.
Yeah.
What's the chemistry between you two? This is the second film you've made.
So we are definitely friends over, when you make a film together, like we did Last Man Down, and I say a lot, every film you make a lot of good friends because making a film is like being band of brothers. You go there, you make a film together, you suffer together, you win together. It's you build bonds when you shoot a film, and every film I build friendships, and me and Fansu build a friendship over Last Man Down, and the wins and the struggles through that journey, from making the script to get it released. So even after we kind of knew we would make a movie together again, we didn't know when. You just know you're going to do it at some point, and we stayed in touch. And then he Fansu got his script, and he at that point he sent it over to me, and I liked it, and then we decided to go for this one.
And Fansu, Peter Stormare, does he make the perfect crime boss? He's one of my all-time favorites. Tell me about working with him.
Yeah, I mean, it was really perfect. I mean, I was so happy that, when he accepted that role for that character, because I really knew that character, that evil, evil man in the film was
Yes.
really suited for his character. So I mean, he really delivered. I mean, big time.
Well, congratulations to both of you for Stand Your Ground. I appreciate your time today, and good luck with the film. And let's talk
Thank
again
you.
soon. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Take care.